3, 2, 1. I am a wolf. I am an alpha. I am a rare breed. I live alone in the dark, and I persist against all odds. I am above others. Humanoid men are afraid of me. Their genes subconsciously tell them that they are no match for me. Humanoid females avoid me. I intimidate them. But one day, they will realize their mistake in not choosing me. They will realize that they could have created a pack with a wolf. But all they did was to play around with puppies instead. But then they will be old and will be too late. Society shuns me. I am a threat to them because I am a rebel. I only howl at them in response and laugh. I embrace the solitude and the solitude embraces me. I don't need others because all I need is myself. On a full moon, I patrol around my lands. My river is philosophy, my mountain is Reddit, and my forests are anime, which is all I need to survive. Do not make a mistake and foolishly trespass on my territory. It may come back to bite you. I am a wolf. I am an alpha. Fear me. Welcome back to the Reels of Nefarious. I am the one, the only, Giga Chad alpha male Christian Grey.
And I'm I don't know what I am anymore. That speech has like questioned everything about me.
All I did was just look up alpha male copy pastas, and that just popped up, and I was like, fuck it, sure.
I'm a wolf. Ow, 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 ow.
Awooga.
Yeah, I'm kind of an alpha. I've seen Alpha Omega 10 times.
Ah, that classic. But yeah, we're Nefarious Reels, and this time around we did a trilogy of movies. And I don't know if we didn't really make this a tradition, but it is Valentine's Day in a couple days. So I thought, why not do another series of movies about a toxic relationship, but not as fun as Hardin Scott and fuck. What was her name from After? Shit, I should know this.
Tessa.
I'm a fake fan. Tessa, thank you.
I mean, I don't know how you don't remember. He yells it like about 100,000 times in the movie.
Right. Yeah. So obviously this is not Tessa and Hardin. This is Anastasia Steele and Christian Grey. And let's just get into it. You know, let's just get it started, as the Black Eyed Peas would say.
Ha.
But yeah, so we got the first movie, obviously 50 Shades of Grey, which is a novel that was originally Twilight fan fiction, and then it became the series of erotic novels for moms to read. And it got really popular, and the books got really popular, and it made movies. And this one centers around, obviously, Anastasia Steele, who fills in for her sick roommate to interview Christian Grey and how he amassed this billionaire wealth at such a young age. But then after the interview, Christian's like, she's so hot, I need her, even though I don't like relationships. So I'm just gonna weirdly stalk her and then make her sign a contract to do BDSM stuff with me and take her to my playroom with not my Xbox and stuff. And that's basically the whole movie. So, how did you think of the first one of this masterpiece trilogy?
Oh, I thought this was really fucking boring. What's the plot of this movie? That he wants to have sex with her, and then she's just like, "Oh no, your sex is too much for me." And for a film that's supposed to be hardcore sex, this sure feels the most vanilla, bland thing possible. I was bored out of my fucking mind. I watched this with a friend, and that was the only way we got through it, and we made them the filthiest degenerates possible. Like, we went through every, like, gross, disgusting kink we can think of. Poop, pee, fucking anal fisting.
Nice.
Like, so many other shit, but we kept going back to poop and pee because, I don't know, just the refined gentleman just going.
Funny.
Poop is funny, people! Wake up!
Funny, guys.
But it was funny having this established businessman just be going like, I need you to squat down and fucking shit all over the walls like a hippo. I mean, it was way more hardcore than what the boring shit they were doing. They were just like, I'm gonna spank you. Ooh, what are butt plugs?
It's in the name.
Like, what? Like, what is this? Like this, it's like so vanilla, but it's supposed to be like for adults. Like, you can go harder. I don't know
Like, it's
why.
already rated R, but they don't ever, like, they do it as the most tame R-rated sex scenes possible, where they're like, we'll get a little sleazy, but we're not gonna go like into pornographic because we can show Dakota Johnson's boobs and nipples the whole time, but we cannot show the penis. That is too far. No, no.
No, no dick and balls, which automatically, spoiler alert, no dick and balls for the entire fucking movie. This entire franchise. You don't
It's
get to see
a
his
big
fucking
disappointment.
dick and balls. What was the fucking point of the whole franchise? Oh, we have a radar movie. We'll show titties, but ooh, no, we can't show a pee pee. Oh no, that's so scary. What if a woman doesn't know what a pee pee is, and now she's gonna learn it from a movie instead of being told by an adult? Oh no. I don't know what
Tough
a
luck.
fucking. I barely remember this film. Like, the whole film is just like, oh, I'm your normal. I'm a. She's not even like interesting. Like, yeah, like
No,
fucking
she's
Joey
very
King
vanilla, very
from
bland.
the Kissing Booth. She's got personality, even she's annoying. Fucking
Mm-hmm.
Tessa. She's like supposed to be like the perfect every girly dream girl, but at least she's got like a personality. Fucking this
At
lame
least,
ass
yeah, she
adult
has
has like
something.
nothing. She's just like, she peeks when she goes, you mean like, when he goes like, this is my playroom, he's like, you mean like your
With the
Xbox?
Xbox and stuff.
And like, that's the best line in the entire fucking franchise.
It is one of the best lines. I mean, I don't
It's
even,
just,
I guess, I mean, there's not a lot to talk about because, like, nothing happens. But yeah, I just, like I explained before, it just starts off with Anastasia filling in for her roommate, Kate, because, she's sick and interviews
oh,
Christian
she looks
Grey.
so sick. And she was just sitting on watching TV, eating soup.
Yeah, that's how you know they're sick. Like, they got the red nose, they got the yeah, they're eating soup. They're probably under a they were she was under a blanket, got the TV on. Perfect soup,
She
perfect.
was like the least sick looking person I've ever fucking seen. She was fucking faking it. She fucking didn't want to do her job, and she bumped it off on her fucking friend. And now she's like forced into weird, lame old BDSM stuff.
That she agrees to at first and then is like, not
Ew,
really
you spanked
anymore.
me? Ew, I don't want to
That's
be
too
together
far.
more.
That is too far. All of this other stuff is okay with like butt plugs and all that.
But then you spanked me, and that was crossing the line.
Absolutely disgusting.
Oh, my friend also went super edgy, and we made them racist too, because like, why not?
Oh, why not? I mean, we did that whole thing with Harden before too.
Yeah, that's true. But the difference is I can laugh at Harden. I don't need the racism to laugh at Harden. I need it for this movie.
Fucking Trevor.
Fucking Trevor. There is no Trevor in this movie. Well, I guess there is, but he's just so lame.
Yeah, there is not really not even a Tuppen either, and it's kind of
There's
disappointing.
no Tuppen type character where you're just like just a random guy that you just really like in your dumb romance movie. Nope, they just have the one guy in the second movie, and he sucks ass. Which we can't talk about him yet because we're not at the second movie. We're at the first movie. We have to talk about the
Yeah,
first movie where all it is about I want to have the BDSM sex with
I
you.
want to do kinky shit
I am
with
rich.
you.
I'm gray. What's his
Gray
fucking
with an
name?
E.
I just call him Mr. Gray because I can't even be bothered to remember his first name.
But yeah, then he just does obviously his own. Fuck, where am I at? Hang on. But yeah, after, she does the questionnaire that she's reading off of Kate's notes, and Christian's like, this girl, I think she's good for the BDSM stuff. And
You will be
I'm
my
gonna stalk
submissive, and
her.
I am your dominant.
Yeah. and I'm gonna stalk her everywhere she goes, basically. Like, I will know where she works. I will know where she goes to school.
I will go to your hardware store. I'm gonna buy the rope. I'm gonna buy the zip
Buy
ties, and then it's like,
jumper
ooh, hoo, hoo,
cables.
you don't know what I'm buying these for. Ha ha
I
ha.
could be making something sinister, another sinister thing
Oh
for all
wow,
you know.
you're the perfect serial killer. And then when he goes ha 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 ha.
Not a serial killer, darling. God, I wish it was Tommy. Honestly, I think if you put Tommy Wiseau in the role, it would have been much funnier.
They just need to make him more eccentric. They make him the blandest guy. That's about everyone. The leads are just super bland. They can't like sell this.
Everyone is as bland as saltine crackers.
The problem is, it's because he's a rich guy, but they don't want to make that. Oh, he's rich and successful, but he cares and he's a good person. And it's just like, no, make him a rich, eccentric asshole, and then she can fix him.
Yeah, she can fix him out of the BDSM, which she kind of does, but not really at the same time. Because, like, 75% of these movies, he's basically doing whatever the hell he wants. And then he's like controlling Anna, and he's like, no, you can't do that. You cannot hang out with any other men other than me. You got it? And then she's
You
like,
have a social
yes.
life outside this? Disgusting.
That's gross. Puh. Ew.
No, get in the fucking femur breaker.
Get into get into the rack from Saw 3. I own it now. I am on jigsawrules.com.
Yeah, but the whole film is just them having this whole back and forth about this BDSM thing. And then eventually you learn his tragic backstory about I'm kinky because
Because
I
I
was
was
groomed
groomed.
by an older lady who's also my best friend. So
Yeah. So we're like still tight. Even though, yeah, she did like get me into this fucked up world when I was still a minor. So
well, you know, that was pretty cool, I guess.
now I really like the BDSM stuff.
Yeah, and then he spanks her. It's like, ew, no spanking. Now that crosses the line. I can't fix you. And he's like, no, Tessa! I mean, Anna, no!
Anna, Tasha.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Oh
That's
god,
just my fucking, that's just my roommate and his girlfriend. I'm sorry about that.
oh shit, yeah, right.
And then that
But
was,
I mean, that basically is what happens. Like they just, go around Seattle. There's some things happening. He flies a helicopter. You got some pop songs
pop songs during
playing here and
sex, which
there,
is like the biggest turnoff of the century.
especially during the sex scenes. And it's like, what am I
Even back in
watching?
the
A
fucking
weird erotic
80s,
music
they
video?
they understood the music was important for the sex. You can't just have a fucking pop song.
Yeah, you can have the music, but yeah, the porn gets it right because they just have like the nice tune and rhythm in the background. They don't have lyrics over it. But I mean, this movie did get an Oscar nomination
For
from The
what?
Weeknd. The Weeknd song
The
got
weekend.
nominated.
I don't even remember any of the music from this, so it probably wasn't even that good.
Yep, it was nominated for Best Original Song, and it definitely did not win. I just remember it was nominated.
I mean, like,
Uh
what else is there to
I
fucking
mean, other
say
than at
about
the
this?
end when she breaks up with him because yeah, then he wanted to do the BDSM and was like, "No, we're not doing that. That's ridiculous. Why would you want to do the full BDSM with me when I didn't really like it in the first place?"
It's a mystery. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? I'm trying to rack my brain. Did anything else happen in the first movie that's worth noting?
Um,
Her friend hooks up with Mr. Gray's brother.
yeah,
They're not important characters though, but it's just interesting to note they're a
they're just
consistent couple.
there. Yeah, they're just there to be like, oh, look,
We're
Anna's got other
banging.
friends. See? And she's fucking Christian's brother.
Remember when Christian blue balled Jose?
Yes.
That's it. That's all I had to say.
He cucks Jose.
What a completely different movie we ended up getting. Imagine a world where Christian didn't cuck Jose. We'd only have one movie to watch.
And it would have been great.
Yeah, and therefore we wouldn't actually be able to talk about it.
Mm,
I'm trying to think. Like,
I
what
did
fuck
write a
else
few
happened in the
funny
movie?
lines. If
Sure, go for it.
I mean, obviously, we got the classic. This is my playroom, like your Xbox and stuff.
What are butt plugs?
Yeah, what are butt plugs? Another great one when Christian goes, "I don't make love, I fuck hard."
Harden.
Yes, he fucked Harden.
Oh, I remember a really annoying old complaint is when Anna complains about like I'm in love with you, but you just want to have the sex. And I was like, well, yeah, you literally just made negotiations about a fucking contract of how their stupid relationship worked, how the whole thing was gonna go. How did you not piece together that it was just a fucking fling? Oh, they do fall in love, and he realizes a mistake when she leaves, and the elevator closes, and then that's the end of the movie. And man, what a great way to end the first movie.
Yeah, what a way to end it when it just, cuts from the closing elevator doors and then you cut
Very,
to credits.
very
Let's
epic.
go.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
God damn it. This is your fault.
It is. I know. I can't blame anyone other than myself.
Last week I was thinking, man, fantasy sure was fucking boring. I doubt I'll watch anything more boring than that for a while. And then you recommended these 3 fucking movies.
You can't see me, but I'm smiling and holding up 2 thumbs. So
Yeah, I'm sure. I've said I have nothing left to say. I don't. Unless you want to hear like the best. You want to hear me talk about the poop jokes we were saying for like 5 minutes, if I can think of them.
Maybe I was about to say if you want to talk about some of the more made up degenerate stuff of Christian and Anastasia, that would definitely be fine.
All right. Well, let's see if I remember them correctly. I already talked about the poop and peeing and the one about like shit on the walls like a elephant, like a hippo is like showing your shit like a hippo on the walls. There's the one where we made the joke of they keep going to Taco Bell so they would shit more. Let's see. There's the scene where Christian's leaving and then there's the couch and then I was just like, when I get back, that entire couch better be the shade of shit brown. We did a bit where it's just like 50 shades of shit and started talking about different colors of shit that Christian's taken. What else? I think there was some other stuff too. Oh, I made a joke about when they were flying the plane. The guy I was watching it was like, "Whoa, they're flying in the drone that Obama used to kill all those kids." And then there's another thing where when they were flying by the Space Needle, it was like, okay, I brought you to the Space Needle so I could spit roast you on the top of it. And that was the main jokes that I remembered that we made. So, yeah, we've been recording for about 21 minutes. I think that's enough about the first film. They're all the same. They're all basically the same movies. They all just blend together.
I just realized, too, when you said the 50 Shades thing, I forgot that other great line when Christian goes, "I'm 50 shades of fucked up."
And I was like, no, that's not what the movie's called. Someone tell Mr. Gray his lines, please.
You're supposed to say, Jamie, I guess I'm 50 shades of gray. And then we all stand and clap.
Everyone stands. The camera pans over everyone as everyone's clapping because, like, he said the line.
It's just a full-on fourth wall break.
Yep, absolutely. It's like the Evangelion clap scene. Yeah!
Congratulations!
Congratulations! Congratulations! Congratulations! Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Thank you all. Dun, 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 Anyway, now that we did that ending bit of Evangelion, we should move on to the next film.
Let's move on to the next masterpiece of this trilogy. 50 Shades Darker. And, they get back together. They decide to become a regular, boring dating couple doing some kinky shit here and there, basically. And then stuff of Christian's past, like the lady that groomed him into being a BDSM fetishist, comes back to potentially tarnish their relationship, and another girl that was a former submissive of his that also wants to ruin the relationship. And then Anastasia's boss is creepy and makes advances on her, and that happens. And also, yeah, there's it's a lot of the same as the first, but I don't know, less BDSM, I guess, but at the same
Just
time,
as lame.
but still like the same amount of sex scenes with
Oh yeah, they're 2 hours long. We've got to mention
bad
these
pop
first two films are
songs,
2 fucking hours long.
and they feel like four. But
Anyway,
yeah, anything different from 50 Shades Darker, or is it just the same old, same old?
well, the bum bitty 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 bum song was funny because it made me think of Eight Crazy Nights.
Mm.
And every time it was playing, I was like, bum bitty 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 bum bum, bum bitty 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 bum. Every time a sex scene happened because of that song, and it made the movie actually a little funnier. Other
Mm.
than the bit that me and my friend were doing this time, we watched. I watched both films last night with my friend, and we watched them back to back. Terrible idea, by the way. Don't fucking do that. And our whole bit was just that Mr. Christian Grey shoves Kermit up Anna's ass. Now Kermit is like stuck inside her for like the
Oh,
entire movie. But Kermit's like super evil. And I was like, when I am released, I will come for you. I will come out, I will be reborn, and I will kill you, Mr. Grey. Like it was actually hilarious. We talked about how like there's a scene where when Anna looks down, you see her dress, and she like kind of like smooths it out, and that was just like, and then you see Kermit's face just press up up into the dress, and you see like the crease of his face going oh, or how you could see like the imprint of his face like press out against her stomach, like in like a horror movie or something. I will
mm-hmm.
be freed. I will be released. And then the joke changed into there are like eldritch beings inside of Anna, and Kermit's just like experiencing all of them. He's like, I just saw something that had the head of a baby but the body of a man. Has a fucking alien tracker and just sees a bunch of face huggers just running towards him inside Anna for some reason. Like we went fucking hog wild with the Kermit bit.
There's
Or
something in the fucking water.
or my personal favorite was just like kill kill Mr. Grey with the rock and hit him overhead with the rock I rented. No, Anna, don't throw the rock away. That's a rental. We'll be charged extra if we don't return it by the end of the day. No, Anna, no.
This sounds much better than the actual movie.
Yeah, it was just us doing fucking Kermit voice for like most of the movie. And which an occasional splash of poop and pee and like racism too. You know, them being racist as well.
Oh, yes.
There's also this film. It gets us the closest to Tuppen character, I guess, with Sam Hyde or whatever his name was. It was like the manager guy, and he's just like, "Oh, Anna, you're so good as my assistant. Too bad you're not fucking me, because then I would totally, because that's all I want to do with you." Because Christian Grey's just like, "Your boss is trying to have sex with you." He's like, "No, he's not, Christian Grey. You don't know that." And then, nope, Christian Grey's right, because he knows these things. 'Cause he has been groomed and has had terrible relationships before. Yeah. I am beyond caring. I wish
I must
to
only
take.
taste the chinky barbecue of the McRib.
That's the point I am at. I'm right there. And fucking it's just
Norman,
more of the
the
fucking
power's too
same.
much.
It's more of the fucking same. I hated the first movie and I hate the second movie. And spoilers, I also hate the third movie.
Wow.
There's a point where like there's a helicopter crash and it's like completely pointless because like
That
10
was
minutes later he just
literally
comes back.
pointless. It's honestly hilarious that it happens out of nowhere, and then the brother's like, "Whoa, guys, Christian's in trouble. We gotta watch this. We gotta watch the news
And then he just
because
walks
he's
in the
missing.
middle of the fucking news presentation.
No bruises, no scratches, nothing banged up. He's like, "Hey guys, what's up?
Guys, I'm back.
I know my helicopter crashed, but I'm okay."
This film is as annoyingly aimless and has no plot like the first film. The only point of conflict is that boss character who just gets dealt with super quickly, so that was pointless. Oh, and Anna
Yeah,
gets like super mega ultra promoted to like the highest position in her company because she's like the one person that knows the guy's
that
itinerary or
can know
whatever.
his stuff
And
because
she's
he
just
was
like, guys, we gotta pick up this author here. The guy's like,
this
we need to
independent
stick with
author.
our
They're like,
authors. And she's like, actually, we should get a new guy. You're fucking hired. You are a woman girl boss. And I love this Wattpad fan fiction you're telling me we should sign on, and we're going to do it.
that's how it went. Oh, we forgot to also mention that Christian also bought out the company that she works for, so now
No,
he's
she's
also
her boss's
superior
boss.
in a different way. But yeah, that happens, and
That just happened.
then they go to some masquerade party, which I don't know why I made my hopes this high, but I was wishing it could have been like an Eyes Wide Shut scene. But then it was like, oh, they wouldn't have like caterers and all that,
It
and
was just
they would be in a
normal
weird.
ass fucking
It would just be a room,
like
and
charity auction.
yeah, it's
And
a
then she's
lame
like, I'm gonna
charity
spend the
auction.
24,000 you gave me to charity so we can spend like a week at this wherever the fuck they went. I don't even remember if they
This
actually went or not.
Nice, beautiful island, because that's also what they do a lot of.
Ugh,
They
disgusting.
go to nice, expensive vacations.
No, that's the start of the third movie. Cause they get married. That's how the film ends. It's like, I'm proposing to you. They propose to each other like 3 different times in this fucking movie, and I did not care any time.
And then it ends with, Christian actually kneeling in the pool house, and he's like, "Marry me," and she goes,
Oh my god.
and then we get an Avengers mid-cut credit scene where they're like, Christian Grey and Anastasia Steele will return to get married in 50 Shades Freed.
And then
Be
everyone
there,
clapped.
everybody.
We do at least end more on a cliffhanger instead of like the first movie where it just ends with them breaking up.
It just ends.
In that one, there's a guy that's like watching from the distance, and like
Yeah, that's
burns
the
a
boss.
picture.
Because remember at the party, he took the picture on
Well,
the
yeah,
wall.
I know it's the
printed
boss,
it out,
but
and
we
then
don't know that.
Oh.
That's not revealed until the third movie. You're getting at. You're spoiling it for everyone else.
I feel like you could get the clues together.
No,
but
you can't. It's literally impossible.
it was legitimately hilarious because then he's like out in the distance, he's smoking a cigarette, and then he puts the butt end on Christian's face on the picture and he burns it. And you're like, ooh, what could this be about?
And I literally am beyond caring. I just wanted to end. Free me, Sam Hyde from my prison. Ah! Yeah! Yippee!
Yeah. Anything else you want to talk about in 50 Shades Darker, or you just want to get to the last one?
I don't have anything to say. I kind of want to get this done as soon as possible. We've only been recording for 30 minutes. Usually, trilogies are our long episodes, but we were just blazing through it because there's nothing to talk about.
There's not a lot. It's actually amazing how you can make basically about almost 3 2-hour movies and nothing happens in about 99% of it.
The first film, they get together, but then they break up. The second film, they get back together, and then they marry. Third film, they get married, and then nothing happens until like the last like 20 minutes when the
20
boss
minutes.
kidnaps the Christian sister. because I guess he has a sister too that I forgot about.
Yeah, he's got a brother and a sister, but also Christian's adopted. At the Can't forget that because his mom was a crackhead and she died when he was like 4, and then he
I'm
got
like, ah,
adopted by
she's
the Gray
dead.
family. And yeah, then he became rich and successful and
Hold on. One thing about the second movie I have to ask, because there's that photo guide at the start where
Mhm.
where Jose's are like, I took all these pictures of you while you were in the
Oh
toilet.
yeah.
And he's just like, and I already got a buyer who bought every single one of your pictures. Was that supposed to be Christian Grey? Like, did we ever see those
Yes.
pictures? Or no?
I don't know where he put them, but you kind of put two and two together, and it was like,
Like,
who could this be that bought all the pictures of Anastasia Steele headshots? Hmm.
also, Anastasia Steele. What the fuck kind of last name is? Like, it's just such a oddly specific name, I feel like.
I don't know. It was in the book, so
Yeah, probably. That's like the name
yeah.
is like epic spy badass, and her name Anastasia Steele.
Oh,
Ba-da-da,
fuck.
da-da-da, da-da-da.
We totally forgot about Crackhead Girl too, and she was a former submissive, and
Oh, she was a horse
she was
girl.
she was stalking Anna and wanted to shoot one of them
Yeah, she's just
eh,
like, no, no, he's
because she's
mine.
jealous that Christian's not fucking her.
Yeah, and then she got remarried, but then her husband died. She's like, well, I guess I gotta stalk Christian Grey now.
Yep. Gotta get back with him because I was a submissive of his. Because that's how we gotta create conflict in this movie. And then I'm never brought up again. Always A plus. I mean, these movies have like the most tight scripts possible. Obviously, no loose ends anywhere.
But yeah, that's really it plot wise movie. I hate this movie too. I hate all of the movies. I hate every single one. I wish like I'd rather rewatch Fantasies again. I'd rather rewatch Fantasies 3 times. How is Fantasies feels more kinkier when it's trying to be just like a normal ass like a hetero relationship than
I
the
don't
fucking
know.
BDSM trilogy? How the fuck do you fuck that up?
Don't ask me.
I can't fucking take this, man. It's just all a bunch of fucking bullshit. Should we just move on to the last film? Just get this over with already?
Sure. Yeah, let's go to the finale. 50 Shades Freed. They get married. They have a honeymoon. There's some conflict, I guess, but it's mostly just them being ooey gooey with each other for
An hour and
about
10 minutes.
an hour and a half.
This one was an hour 45, by the way. So most of the movie
Yeah.
is just nothing until, ooh,
And
conflict.
and then yeah, like the last 15-20 minutes, it's the former boss, Jack. He kidnaps Anna's
Just
sister-in-law /
sister.
Christian Grey's sister, and he's like, give me 5 million in cash or she dies at this time. And yeah, that's
This
like
is
the
where
only
Kermit
significant
carried the
thing that
film at this
happens.
point for me and my friend. Yeah,
Ah!
ah, it is me, Anna.
Ah!
I am your child. I was the one that impregnated you because I was inside you, not a Christian. It was me. That's
Wow,
not the joke we made. We made a completely different one, but that's just the one that came to mind.
fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, um, it's also shit. This movie was shit.
Oh, fucking terrible. Is there anything to say about it? Like,
Ah,
actually, like, the opening is them literally going on vacation, and we're like, haha, we're so rich and in love. And then he gets, like, upset with her because they're at a nude beach. He's just like, you're gonna
in
get
yeah, like,
naked at the
and it's like
beach?
France, so of course it's a nudist pool beach, and he's like, "What the hell, Anna? You're flashing for all the other guys? That's not me. What the fuck, bro?
Ew, gross.
Disgusting." but I can tease everyone with my pubes, and that's okay because I'm not showing my cock and balls. Which I kind of wish they did, but can't get everything you ask for, apparently. Would have really elevated the movie if you gave everybody some cock and ball shots, but nope. Disappointing.
No cock and balls at all. The bum bitty 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 bum bum. This song did not come back for this one. At least I didn't remember it.
I did not. No, I don't remember that song in there.
They did a remake of the song that goes, "Ah, I feel good," and I hate it because I love the original song so much, and I refuse to hear it slandered, especially in a fucking film like this.
Especially in 50 Shades Freed.
50 Shades Free. The only thing I was freed was from the burden of having to watch it anymore when it was done.
Ew.
I've just watched this new movie, 50 Shades Free. 50 Shades Free. Free from what? Free from ever having to watch it again. Oh!
Ugh. Now they need the rendition with the Muppets doing this.
Oh man, a Muppet version of the film would be way better just because the Muppets were there. Oh yeah, and we joked that Fozzie died of fentanyl overdose. Fozzie dead because of a fentanyl overdose.
Oh, it's just wrong, man. I'm just gonna say it because no one else is. America has a fucking fentanyl crisis.
I'm just gonna say it because no one else is. America has a goddamn fentanyl crisis.
So I'm just trying to like look at. Is there anything that's like interesting to talk about? Right. Christian buys this house without letting Anna know, and she's just like okay with it, but also the real estate lady's hitting on Christian, and she's like, what the fuck are you doing? That's my husband right there, okay? Don't hit on him in front of me.
Hit on me instead.
Yeah, make it a superpower move.
And they make out. That would have been pretty cool.
That would have been something where they're like, okay, we all know that the men that are coming to these movies are usually just boyfriends or husbands that are just being dragged along by their significant others. So we got to give something to entice the men, which is what the helicopter scene was for in the last movie. Because helicopters. Yeah, that... Man, I think we could have made a better trilogy out of this. Oh no, actually, not could have, we would have. It would not be that hard. But alas, we got other Nefarious Reels verse projects we got to finish up first.
We got so many better. We could have been watching any other trilogy. All I feel watching these was boredom and contempt and thinking I should revoke your trilogy privileges. I guess we should just go over the big climax of the movie. Sam Hyde, after attempting to kidnap Anna, but getting his shit kicked in, but getting bail because he was just like, actually, I was just visiting to say hi, and then she beat me up.
And they were like, okay, you're good.
Okay, good. You're out on bail. Have fun.
Well, you're a man too, so that's also why you're getting released.
Yeah. You're a straight white male, so and the system is all for you, so you're free to go.
Yeah, you're free to go. Like, we don't even need the $500,000.
We have wiped you all your crimes.
You can just go.
We're just gonna frame a black man for you, so that way you're okay.
Exactly.
Just go
for the same crime, and we'll even double his bail.
We won't even give him bail. We're just gonna give him straight to the electric chair. Let's go.
Because we're such good people.
We're so good people. You have a bright future ahead of you, and you shouldn't waste it in jail.
Yeah, you're a promising gentleman with a bright future ahead of him. Why should we punish you for attempting to grape her?
In fact, we don't even know that's what you're doing, so you know what? Yeah, in fact, we're going to give you money instead. You don't even have to pay us anything.
Here's $500,000.
And he's like, more. I want more.
More!
So, yeah, he kidnaps the sister character that I guess exists.
Yeah, she's there. And, yeah, he's like, yo, I have her. Bring $5 million in cash by this time or she dies.
$5 million.
Don't tell
I want it all in $2 bills.
$2. Give me
I'm an avid collector.
pennies. Give me all of the state quarters as well.
I want all of it, but I want all of it in pesos.
In pay. So you're gonna have to do some exchange rate math, okay? It's gonna be 5 million US dollars worth of pesos. So yeah, you're gonna have to work that out by yourself.
So she drives to the bank, and then the bank's just like, yeah, we don't have pesos. We only have UK pounds. We only
And
have
she's like, yeah,
Zimbabwean dollars, unfortunately.
we also don't have Canadian dollars. We have Australian though.
Sorry, we only give money in Chuck E. Cheese tokens. So you're gonna have to figure that out.
And that's coming out of your pension fund too.
Oh shit.
So
Oh yeah, there's the bit because they track Anna with the phone, but we made a bit that was like Kermit was the real hero of the movie. They weren't tracking your phone, Anna. They were tracking Kermit's phone. And Kermit goes, "What the fuck are you talking about? I was just playing fucking Clash of Clans while we were in the car."
oh, you're saying he's playing with his cock then?
Yeah. Yeah, yippee! Free me from my tormented Anna's body.
And I think like honestly, like the funniest part about that is when she's with, they're just like, yeah, I gotta make some calls, but all you have to do is just write a check out for $5 million and we'll give it to you in this duffel bag.
Yeah, that's
Not
it.
ask a lot of questions about it or anything.
Well,
or
I would ask you, but you are a white woman, married to a rich white
you
man,
seem
so it's
very
okay.
innocent, and you are, yes, married to Mr. Gray, who is one of my top clients and customers. So
You look very innocent, and you are also white, so I guess I can trust you, as a fellow white man myself. But yeah, they
and
show it with the money, and then they just beat him up. They beat up Sam Hyde and his
yeah,
assistant.
shoots him in the kneecap, just
I used to be
basically
the
cripples
editor
him.
of a publishing company until I took a bullet to the knee.
I had a bright future ahead of me, and
I could have been
he
Christian
took it
gay.
all away
I
from
could have
me.
been groomed. But no, I didn't get that experience.
I wanted to be groomed by Kim Basinger and be a BDSM enthusiast. But no, Christian had to get adopted because, oh yeah, they both were in the same foster home in Detroit.
It's
And
like the last
the
thing that's
Gray family,
revealed before the end of the movie.
yeah, and the Gray family adopted Christian instead of Jack, and they're like, he took my life, even though we were both foster kids.
We were lovers, but then he drifted away, and now I'm mad. I have this pent up gay rage inside me. I don't know how to release it in a healthy way.
So I had to make advances on you, Anastasia.
It's the only
Steele,
way.
if that's your real name.
You're right, my real name is Madam Web.
And he was in the Amazon with my mom when she was researching spiders right before she died.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun looking up Dakota Johnson and being like, "All right, she was in fucking Madam Web." There's a
Exactly.
almost a Nefarious Reels connection because we talked about Madam Web, but we didn't really recommend it. Crazy how those things works out.
Insane.
Yep. But I don't know. What else happened in 50 Shades Freed? No dick and balls, so like huge disappointment. She gets pregnant and she gets kicked in the stomach, but the baby doesn't die because,
Yeah, I guess there was no complications there. The baby's just nice and
what
healthy.
happened is when he went to kick it, he didn't hit the baby, he hit Kermit that was inside Anna.
Oh,
motherfucker,
so
you
Kermit
fucking
was
kicked
like
me.
the bodyguard. Okay.
No, he was just it was unintentional. He was trying to reach for his phone that he dropped in Anna. And then he got kicked and he moved over and he just so happened to be in the way of the foot. Oh, motherfucker!
No!
I should have stayed with Miss Piggy. Also, we made a bit that the real reason why Christian Gray's mom dies is because Gonzo tried to crawl up inside her, but his weird
God.
nose fucking tore out all her fucking insides and she just like died from that. Yeah, you had to be there, man.
It sounded more fun.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I made a friend, and now I can watch these shitty movies with him, and so it's not nearly as miserable. And while you have to fucking just like fucking straight lace watch it by yourself, except when you get your brother with you.
Mm-hmm.
I mourn you. I mourn you for your suffering. I don't think I have anything else to say about 50 Shades Freed.
Um, I mean, we get like a clip montage of scenes from the other movies with that Ellie Goulding song playing at the end, and we get another post-credit scene where they have the baby and she's pregnant again, and they're a nice family now. Hopefully, not doing any more
She gave
BDSM.
birth to a Muppet.
Oh, they're gonna find out this is actually Kermit's kid,
I have
and
been
Jamie, and then
reborn,
Christian's
and
gonna be
I
like,
shall
"What the
kill you
fuck?"
in the fourth movie. Oh, there's also a car chase scene.
There is a car chase, and then they fuck after because they're like, getting
Oh my god,
chased
causing
was
that
really
20 car
hot.
pileup was so fucking hot. I hated
Yeah.
all three of these, and I never wanted my. Thank God I decided not to fucking buy like a Blu-ray 3-pack of this, because it would have been
Oh
like
god, I would have felt so
genuinely
sorry.
fucking upset at me that it's like I have this shit just on my shelf. Like I own a lot of garbage bullshit, but at
You
least
do.
like, but but at least it's not like this shit.
That is true.
I don't even know if I even want to buy like the book to display on the Nefarious Reels display.
Oh
I
god.
have.
I would say don't.
It's not fucking worth it, man.
Not worth it. You don't have to do it.
Like, no, I'm complaining about how I would hate to own the fucking a Blu-ray 3-pack of this, which would have been like $25, and I own a fucking box set of all the Evil Bong films. This is a guy who owns the box set of that. That's how fucking shit these films are.
Yeah.
No, while I'm on my rant, I hate these films so much that for me, all except 2 out of the 3 of them are like in my bottom 10. And the only reason why it's not all 3 of them is because the other 2 being the bottom 10 boosted the my favorite one of these 3 out of the bottom 10. Like all 3 of these films are worse than fantasies to me. How the fuck did you manage that, man? How did you manage to find something worse than that shit?
Luck. That's all I can say.
I remember when you said fucking 50 Shades of Grey, I was just like, oh, thank God. I thought it was going to say 365 days. And you know what? I wish you did, because I probably at least would have felt something.
About that, honestly.
I wish you did say, because at least I would have felt something.
Anger.
Yeah, I fucking hate it, but like at least that I'd have like fucking emotions. In fact, you know what? I think I'm actually gonna lower my rating on like some of these movies again. These films that, by the way, are already in my bottom 10. I'm gonna lower some of them more now that I think about how much I just do not like, how much I detest these films. I felt it was just. Like I said, if I didn't have my friend here, I would just be bored and I'd hate it and I'd detest it. It doesn't feel kinky. It feels so vanilla, even though it's supposed to be this kinky thing. The characters are super fucking bland. There's no conflict ever until suddenly there is fucking conflict, but the conflict itself has no bearings or no actual stakes or actually involvement in the plot. So separate from everything else. It's all fucking boring. They should have just ended with the first film where they fucking broke up.
That would have been interesting. Okay,
hold on. Let's see. Where's my standing? Now that I've bumped all the films actually lower, are they all? I think they all might actually be in my bottom 10. Yeah. All the films are in my bottom 10 now. I've bumped all of them to my bottom 10. I've actually bumped them. Like, my least favorite film is like I've actually put as my second least favorite thing we've ever talked about. Like, even worse than all the Evil Bong films.
Wow.
Because you know what? At least I felt something watching Evil Bong 420.
That's true.
There's like 2 other films that I have a little high that are higher up because, you know, I guess there was should we just get into our favorite and least favorite and stuff?
Yeah, that's what I was about to move into.
Yeah.
And I would say for me, it goes darker, gray, and freed.
From like favorite to least favorite?
Yeah.
Same.
By least shitty to most shitty.
Least favorite is 50 Shades Darker because I had one thing that I actually laughed at, which was the
helicopter.
No, the bum bitty 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 bum bum. Yeah, Bum Biddy 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 Bum Bum song. That was funny because it reminded me of Eight Crazy Nights, which was clearly a superior film.
That's a technical
That's a technical
foul.
foul. Whitey, you know what? How that helicopter got taken down? Fucking Whitey from Little Nicky just jumped up and smacked it out of the sky. That's a technical foul. Then 50 Shades of Grey because I still find all of it boring, and I know it has its lines, but honestly, I didn't really find the lines that funny.
It's
It's
honestly it's
funny
just more
when like separate
embarrassing that someone was
everything,
like,
but when it's all
"Yes, this
together,
is
it just
what
means
we
nothing.
need."
But I at least can appreciate that the film ends with them breaking up because it was like my favorite ending out of all the movies. So I can at least say at least it had like a satisfying ending. And then 50 Shades Free is so boring and so devoid of anything that I hate it. The only reason why it's above F the Prom is that at least it's not as cripplingly racist and like homophobic as F the Prom.
Oh God.
But like, well, at that point, what fucking bar are you like willingly crossing at that
Honestly,
point?
anything it will be the day when we find a movie that I somehow hate more than F the Prom. That'll be the day.
Anyway, round of applause for Chairman of the Board swept away and Bigfoot versus DB Cooper officially out of my bottom 10 of everything we've ever recommended
Wow.
because I hated this trilogy that fucking much. Like, this, I hate this trilogy more than the fucking Evil Bong. Well, I don't know. I think what was our fucking bottom film? I think it was the fucking sequel-itis or the 2 year second year anniversary sequels episode. Fuck me, man. This trilogy sucked ass and I fucking hate it. Actual
And I
worst shit we've ever seen.
apologize.
Some crimes can never be forgiven, Cole. I feel like we owe Charles Band an apology for Evil Bong films because at least we felt something like pure anger. I fucking hated watching all these films.
Uh-huh. Yeah, there was at least stuff that pissed me off, but
I know.
I don't know. Like the only thing positive I will say about this movie is just it looks like a movie. That's it. There's some professionalism to them. It's just more technical stuff, but that's about it. It's just bogged down by some of the most embarrassing scripts you've probably have read. Like, were the two lead, were Dakota Johnson and Jamie Dornan, were they like, did they feel embarrassment when doing this? They
I
were
hope
just going,
so.
what the fuck is this? They're
I
like,
see
okay,
we
we
disagree.
just,
You have
we
all
gotta
them
do
above
this
fantasies.
like barely, but still. I
Yeah.
mean, fantasies was just one of those. I was like, fuck. And they didn't even make the Night Killer guy funny. And then it just like kind of devolves into incest at the end.
Yeah, somehow kinkier than the Kinky trilogy.
Somehow. Like, if they really wanted to make these movies better, fucking, I know this would have like hurt marketing and box office revenue, but like, make these NC-17. I think you would have made better movies. Like, if you actually made them as sexually graphic as these books seem to try and be.
Yeah. But in the end, the winner of this trilogy that I'm going to choose is Madam Web. I'm picking Madam Web as the winner of the trilogy.
Hey,
Madam Web, baby.
Madam Web, sweet
Yeah, let's
baby.
go. But yeah, 50 Shades Darker wins. Who gives a fuck?
Pop the champagne, everybody. Okay.
Let's do questions now.
Yeah, let's do questions just
Let's
to.
do something actually fun.
Yeah, let's do something fun.
All right, we got a couple questions, unless another one appeared while I was looking away. No. So our first question is from Robert, although which he was just like, "Hey, what would your version of like this movie, kind of like the your move, like favorite movie like meme but different thing is like? What would that be?" But I couldn't find the original one, so instead I got one that was similar, and we'll just go over that. So basically, bust out the Nefarious Reels recommendation list that I have, and so we can answer these questions. This will be most of the episode. So get ready for it. So
All
first,
right.
favorite film of all time. Mine is going to be Tammy the T-Rex. It's been my number one since we did it from that episode.
Oh, we're talking. Okay, yeah, obviously for Nefarious Reels.
Yeah.
So if we're gonna do that, I guess, yeah, it's still for me. Um, Thanksgiving. That's what it was.
Next
With
we
Freddy got fingered in a short second.
the next is best script. I don't know. Dr. Alien does have that iconic line of "Show me your penis."
Show me your penis.
But then
Yeah, that
again,
does.
Night Killer has the toilet line, and I got
Yeah.
molested in the little boy's room.
Room.
I think I'm gonna give it to. I think I might just give it to. Should I give it to Night Killer?
I am gonna give mine. Looking at the list, I'm gonna give mine to Street Fighter.
Oh yeah, Street Fighter. That's actually a good one. M Bison fucking delivering absolute bang. Them
M.
just
Bison's line deliveries. This makes Detroit look like Disneyland.
Jean-Claude Van Damme. The "Congratulations, sir" line.
Yep.
The like, cause he paid me a bunch of money. You're getting paid.
You guys are getting paid?
Next we have favorite poster. This is actually kind of. I'm using the default letterbox ones. I know you have the patron version or the pro.
Yeah, so I got all of the cool ones.
Let me just scroll through. I kind of like the Things one actually, so that's gonna be my top contender right now as I scroll through. Ooh, I don't know. I kind of like the Mario Bros one. I'm gonna boof up that one. Oh wait, no, Showgirls leg poster. I think that one's gonna win.
Ooh, okay. That's a pretty good poster.
I like it because I think it's really stupid looking. That's why it's gonna win. Yeah, I think I'm going with the leg poster.
All right, let me take a look through mine. I think if we're going with the posters I got, ooh, shit, this is a little tough. I mean, I would definitely say also the Showgirls one. I mean, the one I got too, I think it's the Vinegar Syndrome slip cover. So
Yeah, it's pretty good.
yeah, that one is pretty good. It definitely fits, especially with that Vegas vibe.
Yeah, next is I'll watch it someday. The next recommendations
Yeah,
that you don't know
Which
yet,
will
but
not
you're gonna
reveal
hear
yet.
about at the end. Big personal
Exactly.
impact.
Big personal impact.
Beware children at play because they murdered all the children at the end, and like films don't do that anymore. And it impacted me to show that man, they still got it. Films can kill kids.
Wow, the '90s were great.
Yeah.
If we look at impact, ooh, I'm trying to think if there's anything.
Big personal impact. So this personally was for you. Oh, actually, maybe Ginger did Man too, because David Takata showed up. My king.
Oh yes, for you, obviously. I mean, I'm trying to think of something other than Beware Children at Play.
Because I already said it.
Honestly, fuck it. Let's do Plan 9 from Outer Space, since that was the first movie we did talk about.
Yes. Iconic.
I think that's a good one to pick.
Yeah, I agree with that. Next.
I mean, I watched it before we, obviously talked about it, but it's good to revisit that and be like, oh yeah, this is where it all started.
You went back to the past to play
Yep.
the shitty games that suck ass. Okay, so next one we have hold on, we're trying to fucking organize the goddamn list here. Okay, so the next one is best long movie, which says 3 hours, so we don't have any of those, so we'll just go by 2 hours or more. So I'm trying to see where does it stop being over 2 hours? That's my boy just mixes the cut because it's an hour.
Oh god.
It's 116 minutes. 50 Shades Darker doesn't get it. It's 118 minutes. Okay, so your options you have are Southland Tales, Dear Evan Hansen, The Kissing Booth 2, Showgirls, 50 Shades of Grey, Can't Stop the Music, Clash in the College, Suicide Squad, and Color of Night.
I mean, Showgirls is my highest rated one, and Can't Stop the Music is funny, but as much as I hated watching it, Clash at the College, for some reason, let's just do it for the memes, because
Honestly, I was
it's
thinking the
honestly
same thing.
hilarious.
It's weird because it's one of our lower ranked movies, but it's like it's had
But
so much lasting power in our minds for some reason.
it is quite quotable, especially when we keep quoting the pizza scene.
Yeah, what
What are
are
these
these
round
round Oh,
things?
that's pepperoni.
Oh,
Oh,
I can't
need
have that. I'm gonna leave
yeah,
now.
goodbye. Or
Oh,
like,
damn.
oh, I can't. I'm
Sorry.
gonna be busy
I
watching Rush
can't. I gotta
Limbaugh.
listen to Rush Limbaugh.
I'm gonna be watching a Rush Limbaugh by then.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it stays in your mind. Even if we have it ranked so low, I appreciate it a lot for some reason. It's weird. It's a weird film. It's not
It
good, and
is very weird.
it's long and boring, but yet it stays in your mind way longer than some of these other films we've talked about. Honestly.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next up we have You Like But Everyone Else Hates. And that's an easy one. Death to Smoochie. I have it as number 9, and I think you have it in your fucking bottom 10.
It's like bottom 20. About it actually just got bumped out of the bottom 20.
Ah, good for
Thanks
Death
to
to
50
Smoochie.
Shades of Grey and 50 Shades Freed. Oh god, what did I like that you didn't?
That's a good question, actually.
Yeah, I'm trying to like go to the top and
Go to my ranked list and then compare to your ranked list. I don't know if we have any huge wide disparaging things. Like, I know I have Llama again way lower than you do.
yeah.
But it's still like in my like top half. I mean, it's like 42. That's actually pretty good considering we've seen 147 films. They're making a sequel, actually. Yeah, just a fun little heads up.
Yeah, it might be Lamageddon because everything else is like either close enough or we kind of agreed.
Yeah. All right, next one is You Hate But Everyone Likes. So the inverse. So yeah, you can say Death to Smoochie and I'll say Llamageddon.
I'm pretty sure there's another one. Let me take a look at yours again because I feel like there was something else. I just looked at it and then I forgot. Oh, Super Mario Brothers. That was it.
Oh yeah, I have that one super high, and you just you weren't the biggest fan of it.
Yeah, I was not.
Anything that I hear that you liked? I mean, I could probably try to find something. I don't know. I don't think I have some of the after films as high as you. I have some of them pretty low. And I feel like we're usually in a pretty similar ballpark with each other. I don't know. Maybe Cyber Seduction? Like, Cyber Seduction is still kind of fun, though. There's no... I don't know. I can't think of anything. I'm going to say just some of the after films. I think you have some of them way higher than I do.
Okay.
Next, underrated.
Underrated. Are we doing this based off of like the average letterbox score? Or...
I think something that maybe you feel like you enjoy, but you don't think people have like really know about. What's that obscure thing that's like you feel like, man, only you get, you know?
Suburban Sasquatch.
Oh yeah, that one's pretty good. Oh, my best recommendation I've ever done for you. I peaked in episode fucking 5 of this podcast for you.
Yep. I mean, also, if you want to throw another hat into the ring, just because, why not? Beware Children at Play as well.
Yeah, that one's pretty underrated. I'm going to actually go a little bit of a different direction. I'm actually going to say Bedtime for Bonzo. Everyone just thinks of it, oh, it's the monkey movie with Ronald Reagan in it, but they don't watch it. It's actually kind of decent for a bad monkey movie. They play it really straight, and I kind of appreciate it for that, actually. Maybe also Robot Monster. That one's also probably one I think people sleep on. Oh, maybe Things.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a lot of things I think that people sleep on.
Mad Buddies.
8 Crazy Nights. I thought that was pretty decent. Things. I probably could have also said Things for a thing I like that you don't. Oh, you know what underrated? Scrawl.
Oh.
Because, like, who the fuck knows what Scrawl is other than, like, us?
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I don't really think anyone else does.
Yeah, it has Daisy Ridley. This is her first feature film she was in before she was in Star Wars.
So this movie, yeah, came out before, but then they posted it after because they were like, ooh, now we can be like, hey, she was in this
She was in
before,
Scroll.
so
I mean, it was a completely blind recommendation too, because I just found it at Go Well and went, "Oh, this looks pretty neat. Maybe I should. Maybe I'll recommend it for Nefarious Reels." And man, that was a banger. I mean, I don't have it ranked that high. I have it at 27, but still, it's pretty good in the grand scheme of things. I'd watch Scroll again. Next, overrated, Southland Tales. That's really the only answer that I think greatly applies. Southland Tales, very overrated movie.
I would definitely have to agree with that one. That one was I get what some people say about it, but at the same time I'm like, okay, just because it's like predicts some things doesn't make it good. Like it still is a pretty shitty movie
Yeah.
and it's way too damn long.
Oh, I guess also for underrated. Well, no, I'm not gonna say merely players. I had that ranked pretty low, but yeah, just in terms of like viewer count,
Just bizarre movies that we just saw and we're just like, what
I
the
think
fuck is
only
this?
16 people have seen merely players on Letterboxd, and we make up for
And
like
we're two of them.
Yeah, we're two of them. I don't think there's another film. Maybe Chihuahua 2 might be lower. Oh no, Chihuahua 2 has like 126 people.
Technically, I am the last person to log that movie on the Letterboxd.
Chihuahua the movie, Chihuahua 2.
Oh no, merely players.
Let's see if I
That's
can fucking
hilarious.
change this order to like least viewed movie. Let's see. Can I do that? Let's see. Reverse film. Maybe film popularity, maybe that'll be it. Yeah, no, I think it might be merely players. Yeah, merely players only had like 16 people see it. Like we're one of the 16. And then no one else saw it ever again. Whatever, I bought the DVD. My hands are clean of all this shit. Anyway, next one we have why do I like this? Honestly, that's a very fair question to ask because there's probably at least one thing that goes like, why did I like this film? Why am I enthralled by this? Maybe the easiest answer, probably Barbie Video Game Hero. I have it at number 12, and I'm definitely not the demographic for this movie at all. It is kind of like the odd one out in like my top 20 that's mainly these like action, like horror things or weird comedies. And then you just have this one random animated Barbie movie in the mix.
Yep. I didn't realize, but I have Deathstalker at 28.
Well, that's
Yeah,
really...
28.
I have it at 54. Which is weird because I think we complained how boring it was a lot, and it still made your 28.
Yeah. I think it was just I realized also there were just some other movies that like even if they're entertaining, they're just worse made, and it was like, you know, they tried some things with making it feel medieval. So
I mean, it's better than Deathstalker 3.
Oh yeah, that
like
was definitely better
miles.
than Deathstalker 3.
Deathstalker 3 fucking won that trilogy episode, by the way. Just remember.
Oh yeah, fuck. I totally forgot about that. Fuck.
Next one is great soundtrack.
Ooh. Would it be cheating if I said can't stop the music?
I mean, no, you're right. Except for that one fucking song that they play at the end, the titular title song.
You can't stop the music. You can't stop the dream.
8 Crazy Nights, I thought the soundtrack was the best part of the whole movie, actually. So I'm gonna give it to that to be unique and different.
Nice.
That's a technical foul. And like, I mean, come on, bum biddy 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 bum bum, come on. It's the one reason why 50 Shades Darker is my favorite of the trilogy.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. So you're gonna stick with Don't Stop the Music?
Yeah, can't stop the music.
All right, so the next one. Oh, thank God that Robert gave up this question, because this episode would have been like 50 minutes without it. Next one. That's cinematography.
Did you say that cinematography?
That's what it is. That's what it says in the box. That cinema. Maybe it means like, that cinematography. So good. Like that, probably what they meant.
Probably.
You know, I'm gonna say Heart Ticket to Hawaii. I mean, when he drove his motorcycle through the fucking window,
that was cool.
They got those sweet
Well,
airplane
and don't
shots.
forget the one scene where they play with where they toss the frisbee around,
Oh yeah, and
and then
it's
he's
a
got the
razor blade
razors,
frisbee. That's like the peak, the best weapon
and then
we've seen
kills
in
the
this
guy,
whole
and then he just
series.
fist pumps, just going, yeah,
Yeah.
did it.
Oh, might give an extra shout. Also, Silent Night, Deadly Night 4 though, with those bugs, got some cool shit from that too. Gotta give them some credit.
True. Get the bugs.
Oh fuck, I forgot for that soundtrack we didn't say Get Even with the shimmy slide.
Shit, we didn't.
Do the shimmy slide. Well, we remembered it. We remembered it in time.
We
So
did.
we redeemed ourselves a little bit.
Morbius, the have sex scene, of course. Iconic for cinematography.
All right, next, bad day cure. You're having a bad day, you go, you know what? I'm gonna put on this movie. It's gonna make me feel better. I've already said Taming the T-Rex for best. I feel like I'd probably pick something that I genuinely loved.
I will go. Wait, do you need a second to think still, or?
You can give. If you already have the answer, you should say it.
Okay. Since I said it's like a close second to Thanksgiving, why not? Freddy got fingered.
Yeah, I guess I'll
Because
say...
the more he just realized it's just a shit post for the sake of a shit post, and it does make it funny, even though like it does kind of do a lot of the most similar similar jokes, and it does kind of get a little repetitive. But it's like, hey, they gave this man $14 million to make a movie and do whatever the fuck he wanted. So props to Tom.
Yeah,
way to go, Tom Green.
You did it. I guess I'll
Betty,
say
would
the
you like
Mario
some
Bros.
sausage?
Movie then, because it's a video game movie. I really enjoyed it a lot, and I already
We're
said
the
Tammy
aliens,
T-Rex.
Luigi.
It's just we're the problem. Mario. Your name? Luigi. Mario. I was gonna say something and I forgot what it was. There was like Mario Bros. Movie. You were talking. Oh yeah, don't forget the backwards man.
The backwards man. The backwards man. The backwards man.
How's that backwards man shirt I gave you?
Good. It fits perfectly.
Nice. You need to take a picture of you wearing that so I can show it off to friends. Look, I bought that shirt.
I bought that shirt.
That was me. I gave him that gift. I'm a good friend. I mean, I show people the bedtime for Bonzo post picture you got me all the time. So like,
hell yeah.
All right, next one. I think we're just halfway now. Yeah, no, well, we're over halfway. Next, favorite protagonist.
Protagonist.
It's tough because like there's like great characters, but they're not like they're like the antagonist.
Morbius.
Oh yeah, Mikey Morbius, baby.
The Dr. Michael Morbius.
I don't know, maybe Fred. Fred's pretty iconic.
Fred Figglehorn. The last day of school is the best day of school. The last day of school. Can't I wanna pee?
Wait, hold on. Obviously, it's the main guy from Get Even.
Get Even?
Yeah, Get Even.
From Champagne and Bullets?
Yeah, from Champagne and Bullets, from Get Even, from Road to Redemption, or Road to Revenge.
Do the shimmy slide.
He does the shimmy slide. He fucking kills the main cop dude. What couldn't he do?
That corrupt cop? Yeah, he did some good.
But yeah, he's a pretty fun main character to follow around a lot. Next we have favorite trilogy / series. Well, it's not fucking 50 Shades of Grey, I'll tell you that.
Well, yeah, no shit.
I think we answered this question before, actually. What it was about for favorite trilogies. I don't remember where I ranked it, all of them, though.
Oh, right. We did. Oh, fuck. I totally forgot what we did, but...
Oh, man, people are gonna fact check us and go like,
we had a lot of
wrong.
fun with talking about the after movies.
I don't know if I'm gonna choose the after films, since they're like...
Fine, I'll do the after films.
You can do
then.
that. No, I'm not saying you can't.
Fucking Trevor!
Fucking Trevor! I think I'm... do I? No, because that had that one in it. I might say the Blood Rain trilogy. I think that one might be my favorite. Hopefully, if I'm remembering correctly. No one fact check, okay? No one check what we said. We've grown as movie watchers and we can change our answers. So,
yeah, our opinions can change.
Yeah, so go fuck yourself if you
fuck
think.
You.
Yeah, fuck you. I'm picking the Blood Rain trilogy, baby. I
Nice.
need to buy the first film on 4K because it's my number 13 film that we've watched. Next we have biggest letdown, the Singing Forest. Also, the
I'm
Singing
gonna.
Forest could have also
I.
gone for best poster too. Honestly,
Oh fuck yeah, it could have. We can throw that in there, but yeah, I mean,
we'll give it an honorable mention because we're already past it. Anything we
yeah,
say in post is an honorable mention, but like as
that
a huge letdown, like
when you recommended that and I saw that poster, I was like, what the fuck is
it was
this?
like I gotta see this, genuinely hyped, and then
And
just
it was the biggest letdown imaginable.
so upsetting.
So disappointing. Cannot believe that.
There was no Nazi Jewish man gay sex. Next, biggest surprise. What made you go, wow, this was way better than I thought? Silent Night, Dead in the Night 4. Mainly because of Silent Night, Dead in the Night 3.
Yeah, Silent, that was such a letdown that it was like, okay, anything like this next one has to at least be better, you know?
It was just
And
like,
it
oh
turns out it
god, and
was.
there's a fucking fourth one, and then it was like the best thing I saw of the
It's
entire
like,
year
oh,
for
it's not
Nefarious
that bad.
Reels.
Oh,
I mean, I have it number 15. It did its job. It succeeded. Next we have not the best, but
oh
having
wait, I
fun.
didn't do my surprise one.
Oh, sorry.
Um,
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just assumed you agreed because it's
okay.
similar to
Yeah,
like
I
the
would
Singing Forest
agree.
for biggest
I'm just trying to
letdown.
think of something else just to make it a little interesting.
Yeah, because we both agreed on biggest letdown because like it was.
It
It genuinely was
was.
the biggest fucking letdown think I've ever had with a movie.
Honestly, I will say Howard the Duck.
That was your biggest surprise?
One like Howard the Duck was definitely up there. Honestly, I'll also say Scrawl
Yeah, Scroll was we didn't know what to expect. I didn't want to say it
because
because
we didn't really know what to expect, and it was just like, oh,
that
it's
was actually pretty
actually
good for
not
Nefarious Real
for Nefarious
standards.
Real standards, obviously.
Yeah, that's always the little asterisk whenever we say something like that.
Yeah, we're like, oh, this is actually kind of good, but for Nefarious Real standards.
Okay, so then we'll move on to
Okay.
the next one, which is not the best, but having fun. That could also be Clash in the College, technically.
That could be
A film that we both have rated really low, but for some reason we just really like it.
Yeah.
Like, I have Clash in the
Another
College
one
as
I
my
will say,
115th, and yet it has more staying power than some of the shit that's in top 100.
honestly, I will say this one too. I think I remember when we were talking about it, One Missed Call had some very outrageous, stupid moments that was kind of funny.
Some Final Destination-esque deaths that were pretty fun.
Yep. And let's just put 180 in there as well.
Yeah, it was neat. It was a 1 out of 10, but it was a fun 1 out of 10.
It was one of the rare fun 1 out of 10s that made me go, there's nothing of great filmmaking, but it's not like the biggest piece of shit ever. So
Yeah, true.
that's about it.
I think I also want to give an honorable mention to Roller Gator.
Oh yes, Roller Gator. Yeah,
That's
I
a
would.
pretty weird
That's another
film
classic.
that isn't that great, but it's neat. It's definitely unique in our lineup. I feel like of films we've discussed. I own it on DVD. Maybe I should make my sister watch Roller Gator and get her thoughts on it. All right, next we have Criminally Overlooked, which I mean I think that falls into like underrated, but okay.
Yeah,
I know at that point you want to look at your ratio of like scenes that have been seen to haven't. I know. I
Mad
guess.
Buddies.
Yeah, Mad Buddies again. I'll say maybe Doctor Alien. It's a pretty wacky sci-fi horn dog movie, but it's kind of unique in a way, and I kind of maybe the fact that it doesn't have much attention. It doesn't even have a Blu-ray release, which is kind of a shame because it's like, because this feels like something that Charles Band would have given like Blu-ray treatment to, because of just how fucking weird it is, since it falls under his umbrella.
Oh, I guess. Why not? Killing American Style too.
Yeah, Killing Americans. That's kind of neat. I think I prefer Hollywood Cop more actually. But of course, that's just me. I think you liked Killing American Style more than I did.
Yeah, just a bit, but that one I do have close enough.
I think another one that I want to say that we don't actually really talk about ever, but Phobe, the xenophobic experiments.
Mm.
That was actually, I think, a pretty neat film. It just kind of faded off in the background, even for us too. Next one we have depressing movie. I don't know. Pick any fucking 50 Shades of Grey film. Choose your
50
pick.
Shades Freed.
Yeah, 50 Shade Freed. We'll do that one. That's the depressing movie. Because at that point, that's when I realized, oh god, I wasted so much time watching all these movies.
Exactly.
Is that your answer? Or do you have a different one before I move on?
Yeah, that's my answer.
Okay, next, favorite active director. David Ducado, done. I don't have to say anything else. I'm good. That is my lock of the week. David Ducado, baby. He never fucking misses. Don't listen to any episode where I don't pick it as the best one. I'm lying. I'm just lying for the sake of content.
Honestly, I don't even know who's still working when looking at some of these.
Don't worry, you can just copy my answer.
Sure, fuck it. David Ducado.
Yeah, baby! He never misses! Anyway, next we have favorite animated movie. This one should be pretty easy because we have ranking lists to look at for that. And for me, it's Barbie Video Game Hero. I mentioned it before, but I guess as an answer. So if I'm not going to count that one, then my next highest animated film is 8 Crazy Nights, which I also already used as an answer for soundtrack. So my next animated favorite film is I'm just gonna hold on. Genre, animation. Then my next favorite is Mars Needs Moms, which I have at 69.
Nice.
Nice.
Mine's is Pinocchio, a true story.
Father, when can I go off on my own?
Leave me alone.
Father,
I have a whole
when will
world
can
to
I have sex on my
see.
own? All right, and the final one, which is not usually my thing, but which I guess just means, you know, and a film that you normally wouldn't like, but hey, this one worked for me. I think I'm going to say, I actually don't know. I guess maybe I'd say Bolero, because I'm not usually interested in like romance movies, but I get some enjoyment out of that one. It's decently high. Also, the rest of the John and Bo Derek films are absolute fucking dog shit. So the fact that there's one that actually ranks pretty high is pretty shocking.
Yeah. Honestly, let's go Evil Bong and Evil Bong 2 King Bong. Mostly because stoner comedies, sometimes they're just a little too juvenile, but these ones were like, compared to the rest of the movies, not bad.
First one's pretty fun, and the second one expands on the lore, and you know what? I appreciate that. And the third one isn't as good, but still kind of has that level of quality. And then it was all fucking downhill from there. And then Ouija's.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all of them.
Ouija's.
So, hope you enjoyed that, Robert. We've been answering that question for, I think we recorded for about a little under an hour of the 50 Shades of Grey discussion. So we've been talking about this for over 40 minutes. So congratulations, Robert. I think you officially have the longest answered question in Nefarious Reels history. Now, the tough question to follow, following that question, is Mattias, which is, would you rather watch your favorite movie with no sound or listen to it with no visuals? Well, if we're doing my favorite bad movie, My Stepbrother's a Vampire, I'd watch it with no sound, because then I can just say the line to myself. And I can sing the songs. I can go dance and dance and dance and dance, dance. Night dance, 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 feeling alright. But if I had to pick my favorite movie, which at the top right now is Mommy, I think that's tough because both visually is great, but like the sound is also a key part of the film too. So that's a way harder decision.
Uh-huh.
I guess if I had to choose, because like the soundtrack is great and really what helps elevate the movie, but it's a sound that doesn't have a lot of music, but except for its key points. So the talking points. Wait a minute. No, I have to choose film, watch it with no sound because they're speaking French in the movie, and if I can't watch it with subtitles, I won't know what the fuck they're saying. So, yeah, I would have to watch the film with no sound.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be tough for me because with Under the Skin, that's another movie where it kind of does work both visually and sound wise. So that's a little tricky. I think honestly, I would have to go no sound though, because even though like that score does strike in every scene, it's more like the visuals that definitely tell the story perfectly for me. So okay, it wasn't that hard to
Yeah.
figure out, but
I mean, it was the best. It was nice having a short question. We've been going on for we've been talking for an hour 45, mostly for Robert's question, but still.
yep.
But yeah, that's all the question we got, so we can move on to the final part.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
recommendations. And because the episode before I did a modern pick, so we're gonna go retro this time.
Except you're fucking not, because your trilogy recommendation was so fucking horseshit that I'm gonna do a fucking trilogy to put you in your fucking place. That's right.
Back
To back
trilogies.
trilogies. We have never done this before. Get ready, motherfucker, because I bought these films. I bought the box set. I own all three of these films on Blu-ray, and I know you own fucking two of these motherfuckers because I sent them to you. That's right, you bitch. We're doing the Birdemic trilogy.
Fuck yeah.
Let's go. Birdemic, Shock and Terror. Birdemic 2. I don't remember the subtitle because I don't actually have the films in front of me, so give me a second so I can do this a little better. I did not. Hold on. Give me a second. Yeah, Birdemic,
Okay.
Shock and Terror, Birdemic 2, The Resurrection, and Birdemic 3, Sea Eagle. We're doing all three of these, baby. So, if you don't want to get spoiled for the Birdemic trilogy, how about checking out those episodes in advance? Also, like and subscribe, and also send us questions, and follow the Blue Sky account I don't use, even though I should. And you all have a good day and have a happy Morbius.
Happy Morbius, happy 50 Shades.
Happy gray, happy darker, happy freed.
From watching these.
Yep. Happy Kermit the Frog. Happy Kermit the Frog, everybody. Yay! Yay! Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.